What's up guys, my name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video, and today, I believe this is episode 2 of Stoody's Say. Now today I'm going to be giving my opinion on the Lance Franklin booing situation. Now plenty of people have been having a sook because Collingwood fans were booing Lance Franklin. Apparently, I couldn't actually watch the game because KO wouldn't fucking work, so I couldn't watch any Sunday games. But apparently Lance Franklin was being booed whenever he got the ball or whatever. And people have been sooking because that's what happened to Adam Goodes. But there's a good reason as to why players get booed. Now here's the thing. When you buy a ticket to an AFL game, not only are you paying to, go and see the game, but you're also paying to support your team and to give your opinion on certain things. Now obviously you've got to do it in a respectful way. Obviously no full-on abusing players or whatever, or abusing other supporters and things like that, because that obviously causes a lot of shit. But booing, I think, is perfectly acceptable. Now, Lance Franklin certainly deserves to be booed, and it's because of all the really shit things he's done over his career. Yes, he's a great player and will go down as an all-time great, but the thing is, he's a shit bloke, and he constantly snipes people. He constantly dog shots and things like that. He's definitely not the worst dog shotter in history, but he's certainly up there as one of the worst. He's consistently been dog shotting players for many, many years. He constantly dog shots Richmond players. He couldn't dog shot a Richmond player this year at least because he was injured. Thank God. But I remember when he dog shotted Alex Rance. I remember him dog shotting Trent Cotchin. He's just an absolute dog. Now when it comes to Adam Goodes was just a massive flog, a sook. And people were accused of being racist for booing him. It literally had nothing to do with the colour of his skin, because if anyone was racist, they'd boo every single black person, which they don't. There's plenty of black AFL players that are loved and respected by everyone and are never booed because they're not flogs and because they're good blokes. But just because Adam Goodes happened to be black and just because Lance Franklin happens to be black doesn't mean the people booing him are racist. It's because they're just actual flogs. That's what it is. And plenty of white AFL players get booed too. I'm expecting to see Tom Stewart get booed. I believe this video will come out on Friday, so tonight, at the time you guys are watching this, I'm expecting Tom Stewart to be booed. And if I was at that game, I 100% would be booing him. Now, Adam Goodes literally kicked a 13-year-old out of an AFL game. It's, I get it. She said something she shouldn't have, but still, you don't need to completely humiliate a literal child in front of the whole entire country, especially when your team was literally smashing Collingwood at that point. There's always going to be racists, and there's always going to be a select handful of scumbags that are going to shout out racist slurs at players at games. The black players, they just need to ignore it. It's always going to happen. There's always going to be scum in this world. Stop making a big fucking deal out of every single supporter that does something racist. You've all made your point over the years that racism is bad. You even have 2 Indigenous rounds now. Stop sooking, because everyone, like 90% of people suck up to the Indigenous people. It's insane. Now when it comes with Nathan Buckley, I am a fan of Nathan Buckley as a media guy. I respect a lot of his opinions, but I definitely do not agree with him sooking about everyone booing Lance Franklin. He's 100% wrong on that occasion. Everyone has a right to an opinion, and they're allowed to give that opinion as long as it's in a respectful and civil way at a game of football. And I think booing a player is the perfect way to do that in a respectful way, to be able to express your disgust for that particular player. And it's 100% warranted for players like Lance Franklin who have done some disgusting things over their career. There are a few dickhead Richmond supporters who are saying, oh, don't boo Tom Stewart. Like seriously, grow the fuck up and grow a fucking pair. He's gone ahead, he's dog shotted one of our players, which robbed us the game. They only kicked a goal because Dion Prestia was on the ground after getting dog shotted. And what did we lose by? 3 points. It robbed us the game. Tom Stewart did not get the punishment he deserved. He should have been suspended for the rest of the season. Instead, he comes back after 4 weeks, goes on, wins a fucking premiership. So does Patrick Dangerfield does the same thing. Patrick Dangerfield does not deserve a premiership either. So I'll be very, very pissed off at Richmond supporters if I'm watching this game. I'll be live streaming my live reaction, by the way. If I'm sitting here watching this game and I don't hear any boos every time Tom Stewart gets the ball, I'll be absolutely disgusted. Because I can guarantee you, every time I see Tom Stewart get the ball, I'm going to be telling him how much of a fucking dog he is. A sniper, a dog, whatever, and I'm not going to be anywhere near as nice about it as what I would be if I was at the ground. Tom Stewart deserves to have his career ended after what he did, so fuck him. Boo the shit out of him, make him as uncomfortable as possible. He 100% deserves it. Anyway, that's it for this video, really. Remember, freedom of speech. I thought this was a free country. You should be allowed to boo players whenever the fuck you want, especially when it's warranted. For example, Lance Franklin, Adam Goods, Tom Stewart, they all deserved to be booed out of the building. I don't think Tom Stewart or Patrick Dangerfield even deserve to be playing football for what they've done. They both literally cheated to try and win games of football. The only difference with Patrick Dangerfield is he wasn't very successful, was he? Because his team went on to lose the 2020 Grand Final after he dog-shotted Nick Vlaston. Consider yourself lucky I wasn't at that game. I probably would have ran onto the field. I'm so sick of this fucking country trying to stop us from having freedom of speech. It's bullshit. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and leave a like on this video. Also be sure to join my Discord server. It is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel. It is called Stoody Archives. Link to that is also in the description. Also be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Instagram, I have Twitter, and I also have TikTok. The username for all of those is StoodyYT, and links to all of those will also be in the description. I hope you guys have had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.